Hello everyone. My name is Hunter, and this is a review of The Mandalorian Chapter 20. Now, this episode starts off with the Mandalorians, all the Mandalorians, Mandalorian Creed here. So, all that stuff that we saw in the last episode about Dr. Penn Pershing, forget about it. We're not dealing with that anymore. It has nothing to do with our story today. So, the episode starts off with all the Mandalorians outside training. So, Din Djarin decides to put Grogu to train with another kid who is like 10 times his size. And so they have to do a little game where they have to shoot each other 3 times with darts. So you can see how this is going to go. The kid shoots Grogu twice, and then Grogu decides, "Oh, I'm gonna get him this time." And then he flips him over him again, and then shoots him 3 times. Which I don't understand how that fight worked. I thought that was kind of I liked the fight, but I thought it was kind of dumb because I didn't really understand the rules because the kid shot him, and then the ref said he shot him once, and then the kid shot Grogu again, and then he said he shot him twice. Then how come Grogu got to shoot him 3 times all at once though? But whatever. I thought the fight was cute. So going through the episode a little bit later after that, that kid gets stolen or taken by a dragon. It looks like a big dragon. I don't know what it's called in Star Wars, but it's like some big dragon creature. It just comes down and takes him. It feels like some Game of Thrones crap here. And so a bunch of the Mandalorians group up together and with Bo-Katan as their leader, and they go out to save the kid from the dragon creature. And we see Grogu getting some new armor from the Mandalorian leader. And then we see a backstory from Grogu. It went exactly how you thought it would go. But again, I keep saying this in this show, the set design and just the design of everything. Star Wars is such a great place to just look at. And course, and this is where it takes place. This little flashback here, backstory. It takes place in Coruscant with Grogu running away from, or not running, but uh, I guess driving. He's in his little pod scooter thing. So he's like driving away from all these stormtroopers, and then we see another Jedi who's come to save him. Apparently, they get away. So I think we're going to see more of this backstory. So I'm very interested in seeing it. This is obviously when Order 66 just happened too. So that's why the stormtroopers are obviously attacking the Jedi. But anyways, back to the Mandalorians. They are off to save this kid, who I don't remember the name of. And so it's pretty much a sneak mission. They're climbing up to its nest because it has a giant nest. They get to the top and they find that this dragon has like 3 babies there. And then all of a sudden the dragon appears and the dragon just spits the kid out of his mouth. Like, I don't know how long this kid has been in his mouth, but man, I would be traumatized if that was that kid. But that kid, eventually, when they saves him, he was fine. And the fight with the dragon and the Mandalorians, they were all flying through the sky. It was cool, but I think it would have been better if if the camera was brought back a little bit more, because we were like really close to that dragon. We could like barely see what was going on. I thought with that fight. Yeah, but they do save the kid, and one of the Mandalorians who went to go save him was his father. So, that was heartwarming. We saw him get back with this kid who was presumably dead. But for some reason, the kid, when he got spit out of the dragon's mouth, he still had his helmet on. I don't know how that thing stays on all the time. But yeah, they save him. They go back home. And then Bo-Katan gets some new armor because some of her armor is broken from the dragon attack. And so when she's getting new armor, the leader's making her new armor. She's telling her about the mythosaur that she saw on Mandalore, the big monster thing in the mines, the salt mines. And yeah, the leader kind of just gaslights her the entire time, telling her, "Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, I hear you, I hear you. There was a mythosaur down here. You see things when you go into the salt mines, I'm sure." So nobody believes Bo-Katan about the giant mythosaur creature. And then that's about our episode. And I really like this episode. It doesn't really move the plot forward all that much. It's its own little separate plot, which is kind of like what The Mandalorian has done in previous seasons. And so I really liked this episode. I thought the action sequences were fairly good. I've been feeling like this season has been pretty good. It's been staying on the same level, which means that I'm going to give it about the same I gave the first 2 episodes. So yeah, I'm going to give this a 70. It was good. It was a really good episode again. So I do thank you for watching. If you like what you saw here, please subscribe. It would help me out greatly. And without further ado, goodbye.